Pyrotechnics. Out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Cody Parkey sets the kickoff.
Cody Parkey
I'm
now
broadcasting.
this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line.
Come on, man. I start to crying already now. Asking for shit that ain't happened yet.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first.
Seeing how we cold that creek. Then he can get me 2 yards.
Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. He uncorks it. He's got it complete.
That bitch go, that motherfucker.
Before he's out of bounds. A gain of 36.
What we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the Browns' 41-yard line.
2nd and 11 at the 41. First carry now for Gus Edwards.
That bitch got
And some room to work. Down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of
That bitch got me.
one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you can tell he was a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's got the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better
Too
than
much
20
for it.
miles an hour. B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards.
No,
Down to
Creek
the
closing up
15.
pretty fast on the player.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw is Jackson. That is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. And Tucker's kick, it's good. And the Ravens strike first.
He tried to establish the run. That's what he gave. Might try to do.
So they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to start.
Way to put her there, Baker.
First down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there.
We got to keep them honest.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb.
Fight for Chubb love.
Too shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Way to put it up, Baker.
Taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. From the 32 now, here's first and 10, as they've got it with a third down coming up. On first and 10, Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here.
Way to put it up, Baker.
They move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
You got to do what you got to do.
Because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you're blitzing him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
On second and goal, Mayfield.
I see him late.
Back at the 14.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he
Oh, you ain't see it wide open in the end zone, in between the zone.
This has been a long drive.
I know he did. You ain't gonna never see it. Just pop off on your head. Fuck you say.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
We'll take our lumps.
Before he's out of bounds,
Wow.
the 7. Pretty solid game.
What'd you say?
7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth
Should have threw shit and I dropped 4.
The kick by Parkey is good, and that will tie us at 3.
We just did what we needed to do.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Shut up before I slap the shit at you.
On the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going
Nobody.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds an opening past the 40. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And all the way up to the 46. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Coming up on 3 minutes left in the half in a 3-3 ball game. Just a pair of field goals to this point. Jackson on the give to Dallas. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Who did now?
At the 46-yard line.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back.
Shut up.
Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured
I missed that
no
motherfucker.
touchdowns as of yet on either side. There he goes, left side. And all the way. Touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 42 yards. And the Ravens have taken
I missed that motherfucker. That's my fault.
I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he has behind him?
We can't get his niggas go. This nigga think he don't done stuff.
That was something to see.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken
One more
a knee
fucking
as he
time,
only gets
bitch.
this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up first and 10.
Ow, that bitch right there on time.
It is intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you
That was our fault. We saw it too.
And just sit down in that zone. And this
We know you like to play that middle of the field.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
We knew that bitch, he was going to run the whole time.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead,
We knew it then. We've been preparing for it.
picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to
Been
turn that
prepared
into
for
a
it.
positive gain. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1.
He would have got the same thing.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll try to run.
Not today.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tucker's kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Browns take over.
Better set up.
At their own 25-yard line.
I'm the goddamn dog. Aggravating that dog.
The Browns drive about to get started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you
What
get
it
the
do?
football, you're trailing, you're back in your own
Hey.
territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
What's
You're
up?
thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes
You know what it is. And whining that dog.
you may not be able to come back in the second half.
Wanna get out that cage?
It's a big decision here.
First and 10 here.
2 o'clock.
If they could just get 3 out of this, something
1:55.
about winning it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Got the Jackie finished trying to sit on my floor.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trying to really look downfield first before you come back and make
I take that ugly motherfucker out all the time.
That's
Man.
exactly what he did. Let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Ball popped in the air and intercepted.
He is getting took out. Bitch that aggravate.
Back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Baltimore offense out the line.
Do it. This.
Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get in field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Thought the guy you
The
really.
Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Figured that way, guy.
And I done lost the remote to this TV. I have no idea where it's at. Gotta be
Yeah, they need to work to at least get
Ain't
some
matter
of this
that, but you-
yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
I ain't with no good.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He uncorks it for Snead. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. These guys have got it.
Why one more time, bitch? You gonna be out there in that cold.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Yeah, cold out there.
Way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either
Cold,
side of the
cold.
ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And just
Yep.
4 seconds left in this first half. A timeout call. Working with a 2nd and 3. Final play of the half. Mayfield rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. So we have intermission. It's
Cold,
halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Stop looking at me, dog.
Browns
Shit.
gonna see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
What time is it? 1, 2.
Browns drive
What are we,
about
about
to get
11 out
started.
there?
And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see
Damn
teams
dog
doing
sitting
the
there.
when they're down on the score.
Looking stupid.
And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time,
That damn dog sitting there looking stupid.
well in the first go around, they want to throw the football like crazy. But the way they're up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Better sit up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield buying time to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 on the first down.
Sometimes
You got white clothes. You got a gym appointment set today.
game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
A gain of 3, second down.
Set up, but he ain't gonna want to be out there, nigga. He go cold as it is out there.
But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
He ain't got no bad for
Here, he'll get this down only to about the 49-yard
I know.
They had 3 yards on the first down, just 1 yard.
Yeah, he gonna be able to use the bathroom all he want in a few minutes. Out there in that goddamn Super.
Desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mayfield looks to throw.
God damn.
Mayfield again with the interception. His third. Picked up at the 46. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to
Sit up.
them down. But now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That is yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on third down, Jackson over the middle complete. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. He's going to keep it again. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah,
You gonna get him
third
for
quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
His kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead stretches 16-3 now. So that one is his third of the game. If you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't
Come on, fellas, we still in it.
Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't afford.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have the supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
Baltimore. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing with the football here to start the 4th. Here's Mayfield. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Pro Bowler Marcus Peters.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being irritating in these games, and now
Baker ain't doing nothing but throwing
an
interceptions.
interception
Yeah.
here when you have to claw your way back in. That one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run here with Dobbins. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used,
What you doing
they
up,
come
man?
into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. B.J. Gibson with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down the 47-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They're now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Going deep here for Landry. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler Marcus Peters. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount.
Yeah.
He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Another run here with Dobbins. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
I slapped shit out your head.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
You know, man, too. He just want to get the shit slapped out of him.
And just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Yeah, they put fucking purple.
Here's Natson. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
We tired of hearing about how pretty it is out there.
22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield on the move to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's 3rd down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone.
Up dog shit.
Instead, 4th down. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains.
What? He down by 2 scores.
And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
I'm gonna tell you.
On 1st down, Dobbins And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Denzel Ward. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on them as they stop him from that game. So
ain't nobody been in the room with you.
Here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Chubb.
How you get pissed off at some shit you did?
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Whatever it at then.
So
I wonder why we can never find no shit right here.
Get your reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And it's going to go down. Back into the end zone, and this is going to wind up as safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
That's
say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta?
I said about to now.
All the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 66 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood.
I'm pulling that safety out of there with the interception.
The lead opens up now to 22 points.
Ain't say that. What's that back?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
What you did with it? What you did with it?
The Browns drive about to get started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield, and finding the tight end Hooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Ball
Scratching on the bottom of that damn cage.
On 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Not much shit.
Hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
3rd and and long for Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, just as soon as my game over there, out of here. Okay, how cold it is.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
You ain't gonna believe what I just took a timeout.
In the refrigerator.
Hell
This
no.
was obviously decided.
Wrapped up in this
Not sure they
goddamn
needed to
folder.
take it, but we'll take it with them. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3
We
more
got-
little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, this.
I was gonna say, well,
And the kick
you
is
had
good.
you had to put it in there.
Remember the next time these two teams meet. Until then, this game's
Well, you had something to do with it.
a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kick.
I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
God, that's why I hate that trouble.